The moment you have something, there is not much more importance on it. And that's why when you want something, you don't put much more importance on it, so that the universe reads it as if like you already got it, so that it comes to you. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Bishop Sun channel. I'm always excited when it comes to another video, coming to share with you how you can change your reality and how you can manifest anything you want out of life. And today I'm just gonna be telling you how I manifested 75,000 Kenya shillings straight to my pocket, easy peasy. And this story we go about 8 years back. Uh, Back then, I used to do my own recording just by myself. Who used to record my own music. But then, come this time, where I started recording this dude that became really a good friend of mine. Moving forward. So one time he asked me, and he told me that why don't you be why don't you shoot videos? We could be recording our music here, and you also do our videos just the same way you do sound engineering. And I was like, yeah, that could be cool. I would be really interested in that and knowing that. So at some point, I had an iPhone 4S that I had in my disposal. My brother actually is the one that made me have the first experience of an iPhone. So he told me that I could be. The friend of mine told me that I could actually use that iPhone to shoot the video. So one time we're in the stew, and then we decided, like, let's go test it on the field. We head over to the field, and then we test this iPhone. Uh, my first ever shot video on iPhone 4S. So we shoot that clip, we get excited about it, I go and edit it, and then now I was hooked. I was interested in having my own camera and starting this videography thing at that particular time. So I locked in, and I desired to have a camera of my own with good quality and all that. So I started looking up on YouTube and doing my research, like what's the best camera I could use at that particular time. A nice one that is affordable, that could shoot 1080p. I came across this camera called the 700D Canon. And 700D Canon was a really nice camera by that particular time. It was entry-level camera, I would say that, entry-level camera, and it was a really nice one. And I try look at the price and try to figure out how much it would cost here in Kenya, where I am, and I came across some good sellers of cameras and all videography equipments that were located in Nairobi. They used to call themselves Snapshot. I don't know. I'm not sure if they still exist, but they used to call themselves Snapshot. They used to have a shop somewhere in the Westlands. So I try to look it up if they have the camera. I get their contact, try to contact one of them, and then I talk to them, and then they tell me, like, yeah, we do have 700D, and it goes for, I don't know, at that time I think it was going for, it must be around could it be 50K? I don't know. I think it was around 50,000. 52,000, 53,000, I'm not sure at that particular time that I bought it. So brand new one. So here I am. I lock in and I say, like, I want to buy myself this camera. I started looking up for videos in YouTube of creators that have shot with the 700D, and check whatever they've created, the kind of content they've made with the quality, if it's video, music video, if it's wedding videos, if it was even able to go to that capability where it could shoot professionally. And I found these videos and I was really excited. I was really pumped. My emotions were way up. I was happy. I was like as if I've already got it. And down the line, I continued shooting with my iPhone 4S. We continued doing videos, and in the back of my head, I had this picture of that Canon 700D. Now, after a while, there's a time there's a day I get to hire a camera from a friend of mine as well. It was a Sony camera. We were going to do a video in a showroom, and we needed at least a bit of a higher camera. Now, the 700D was still not there yet, but we hired a Sony. I don't know it was which Sony, but it was somehow also entry level, but it was nice. So we hired it. We went to shoot a video in the showroom. We wanted to use a car, vehicle, kind of something like that. Now we got there, and I got some individuals there. We got to talk to them, and then we asked them if we could use the car to shoot a video, and then they told us we have to speak to the CEO, the managing director, whatever. So we go to the office, we talk to him, he agrees. He says like, you guys are not paying me, I'm not paying you, you're marketing me, you're using my car, and it's a win-win, you understand? It's a win-win. So we agree to this, and then we go ahead and shoot our music video. It's nice, the photos are coming out great, the video is looking amazing. And then right from there, I see this guy, the CEO, walks out and try to look at how we're doing the videography thing going on and all that stuff. And then after some time, he approaches me and tell me like, how is it going? And then I was like, it's going good. I share with him some of the clips on the camera, and then I show him, and then he's like, I like it, this is really nice. You finish up and then come to my office. And then I was like, okay. So we continued with the video shoot, and then after a short while we were done, and then we decided to let's go to the office and hear what he got to say. So we walk in the office, and then we sit down. It's a nice office. The ambience is good. I'm excited. I'm pumped. Somehow I knew something good was coming. I was expecting something good to come, and guess what? Something good came. And then he's like, "Look, I have a song for the company, and I want you to shoot the video for that. How much will you charge me?" Here is where it's getting interesting. And then I was like, what? This is crazy. Okay, right before this, I had shown him again the clips that we had captured while we were shooting the music video. And I shared with him, and he was like, this is nice. I like it. Now he goes ahead and proposes me to shoot the video of the company's song. And I'm pumped, I'm excited. I don't know even the number to give him at this particular time, but I knew it was gonna be a high number. I mean, this is a corporate business, and that is right here before me. So at least I should not undervalue myself when it comes to this. So and then I'm like, okay. I look at my friend, and then like, could I talk with my friend a little before we actually decide on what to charge you on the song? And then he's like, okay. And then before even we walk out, he's like, wait. Let's do this. Why don't you make a song for the company, right? You make a song for the company and then record a video of it. And then I'm like, but if we do this, the budget's gonna go high. It's okay. I mean, the guy was like, it's okay, no problem. You tell me the number, and then we see what to do. And then we go out, we talk with my friend. My friend tell me, look, charge some good money. This is an opportunity. So I'm like, 100K. I'm like, okay, 100K it is. So we go back to the office, and he's like, have you guys decided? Yeah. So how much is it going to be? It's going to cost 100K. And then it's like, oh, 100K. That's quite an amount. Let's negotiate a little. Negotiation is allowed? Yeah. I was like, okay, we can negotiate. And then we talk, we negotiate, and then we fall to the 75,000 Kenya shillings. Dang. In my life, at that particular moment, this was happening for the first time, and I've never actually held such amount in my hands. And speaking about 75,000 shillings at that particular time, I was like, whoa, this is quite an amount. And then I'm like, I deserve this. I know my work is good. I deserve this. And I was like, okay. So he says like, first, we're going to do a down payment of half the money, and then another down payment after everything is done. And then I'm like, okay, cool. He calls some lady up in the front desk there. He tells him to bring some certain amount, half of that, around was 35,000 Kenyan shillings. He puts it in an envelope and gives it. And I'm here like, what? I mean, you're seeing me for the first time. You're handing me money, and you're not even sure if I will come back with this amount. You don't know even where I live. It's crazy. And he hands me this 35,000 Kenya shillings in an envelope, and I'm like, okay. And then I take the money, and then I tell him like, okay, we'll start with the audio. We'll produce the audio. Once the audio is produced, we are going to share with you so that you also listen to it. If there's any changes, we will do it. And if you need any specific keys or other points that you want us to include in the song, also share with me. Of which he did. So I went ahead. Like I told you, by that particular time, I was a sound engineer already, so I was the one who is going to produce this song and probably be the one again that is going to shoot this video. And yeah, I was the one who shot the video as well. So here I am contemplating on getting that 700D camera, and I'm telling myself like, you know what, this is actually aligning up for me. So I tell myself like 35,000 Kenyan shillings, that won't be able to buy that thing yet. I need some extra cash to be able to buy this thing. So a week later, I'm like, I'm done with the song. I share with him. He likes it. He loves it. He made some little changes here and there. And then he gets back to me. And then he tells me like, you should make some changes here and there. And then I do the changes real quick and then send back. And then he say like, this is now good. Let's proceed to the video. And then I'm like, good. Let's do it. And then I tell him like, I'm thinking of maybe going to other showrooms because they have branches in other showrooms as well, specifically in Nairobi. So I tell him, I propose that I'm going to Nairobi to also do some clips on the other showroom, so that when I come back, we proceed with the main showroom headquarters, which is in Kisumu apparently. So guess what? I proposed to him to give me another half of the amount that was remaining, so that when I go to Nairobi, I'm able to travel and also put up some other get some other tools that will make the project come out nice. And he agrees to this. He gives me like about like 20,000 Kenya shilling. Remember, I was getting like 35 by that particular time, and now I have like, he adds me about 20,000. I think it was 20,000, and then now I have like a total of 50 something thousand. At this particular time, I had also saved some money, so I had about 100, not really 100, but around 75, 80,000 in total. So I got to Nairobi, knowing very well that I've already got my 700D. Could you believe that? So I traveled to Nairobi, so excited, so pumped. I go meet up with my friend who was in Nairobi, and then he's the one who takes me to that particular space, where that particular spot where they sell the cameras. So I get to that point, and they tell me like, welcome. They show me everything that is needed, everything that was there, everything that I needed, and I share with them what I need as well. And then I buy the 700D, and just like that, I was an owner of the 700D. And I ended up also buying some other more equipment like the reflector, the stabilizer, and also, I'm not sure, an extra battery or something. Yeah. And my friend was like, damn, but I mean, you're rich, and getting money from my pocket, like 70,000, 80,000 straight up from my pocket, is like, damn, you're really investing in this shit. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm putting up I'm going all in this. And then he's like, this is really nice. I'm inspired. So this is exactly how I manifested that money and ended up achieving my goal of owning that particular camera. Now, I want to tell you guys something about manifestation. Remember, this is something that I've always desired, even right before I had it. this particular camera. I got interested in videography, and right immediately that thing was in me, and I was locked in it, and I wanted it, and I felt so filled up in my heart, and the joy it would come, the joy it would come with even before the real thing happened. And I shared in my previous video about actually being it before you live it, and you how your dreams are not important. Actually, if you check the previous video, I was sharing how your dreams are not important, and this being the fact that this is the only literal way you can actually achieve your dreams. In terms of the moment you put importance on something, it means like there's a need for it, and a need translates as lack, and that is the only language that the universe understands. So if the universe sees you in lack, it means like that is what you're gonna attract more. It's gonna give you more luck. So what can you get from my story? And this is what I'm saying. Right before I experience this this version of me that already owned the 700D, I was already feeling what he was feeling at that particular time, even before it happened. And guys, this is one of the main reasons. This is one of the powerful thing about the universe. Universe understands universe language is emotion, and it understands that really well. The moment you tap into something with emotion, the moment you want something with emotion, the universe is gonna have it brought to you, because your emotion is what translates to the universe if you have it or you don't have it. I was experiencing joy, excitement, fulfillment, and satisfaction, pride. Why? Even right before I actually owned this particular camera, I had experienced these things, and it was in my heart that I had already achieved it. I saw it, I already achieved it. My heart was settled, my heart was calm with it. Now everything that was playing, I was just letting it play. It was not bothering me so much. I was not thinking about it every single day, because I already knew and felt how it felt to own it. I was already tapped into the version of me that already owned it. And whatever I was feeling at this particular time, it was what my future self, the version of me that already owned it, was actually feeling at the particular time. And even by the time I was buying it, I was just like normal. I was just like, I knew this day was gonna come. I was already feeling it. I mean, I was already in it. And you see, the moment you reduce the importance of what you want out of life, and translate it in a way that you've already achieved it by expressing your emotion to the universe, this is actually the only way that it reduces its importance, convincing the universe that you already have it. And I was giving an example with an individual desiring maybe to buy a shoe or even a dress or something like that. And the moment you own it, it's no longer important. You don't have that much importance on it the same way you had before you owned it. And you translate to the universe that you already got it. The moment you have something, there is not much more importance on it. And that's why when you want something, you don't put much more importance on it, so that the universe reads it as if like you already got it, so that it comes to you. Guys, are you understanding this thing? And this is exactly what was actually happening in my life. I didn't understand much of manifestation at that particular time, but I knew a little bit about it, and I knew where to set up my mind straight. But emotions are really powerful when it comes to manifestation, guys. You need to lock in and check your emotions. When you want something real bad, tap into the emotion that that version of you is already feeling after achieving that particular thing. It might be a goal, it might be a dream that you want. Maybe you want to get something. How would the version of you at that particular time feel having that? Feel that right now, okay? Feel that. And one of the things that I noticed, like once you put it in your head and you send that information to the universe that this is what I want. Just go about your life every day. Now just be calm. I wasn't disturbed, knowing very well that, oh, of course, the 700D was coming my way. I was not disturbed. I was not stressed about it. At no point I was like, oh my god, am I really going to get this thing? No, I was just going about my day like every day. I was just going about my shoots like every day. I was still shooting with the iPhone 4S. I was still hiring the camera and going about. The universe will always just find a way to align you with what you want. And this this takes me to a point where I don't know if I shared it yet, but there is nothing going wrong in your life. And I will give more explanation on this, but I will touch on it a little bit. There is nothing going wrong in your life. Everything that is showing up in your life is actually leading you or directing you to your desired reality. And you need to understand that whatever your reality is right now, there is it is you who is manifesting that reality. So which means you have the power to change your reality. Whatever is inside of you is what will show outside of you. Whatever your environment, how your environment is inside of you is what will translate to what your environment is outside of you. I mean, nothing portrays or rather displays into the physical before it is before it is in the internal inside of you. Check yourself very well and make sure that inwardly or internally, I'm at peace, I'm at calm, I'm confident, and I'm moving on to the right direction. And then that is gonna display in your reality. Anything you want, you can achieve. There's a part in the Bible that says, like, anything that the mind conceive, it can achieve. And this goes down to the point where, like, anything you put in your mind and believe in it, have conviction about it, that thing has no choice but to manifest. It has no choice but to materialize in the real world. And this is what I'm telling you. And once you know the language of the universe, which is emotion, anything you want out of life, you need to be it before you live it. Be it before you experience it. And this is how you can actually manifest anything you want in life. Stay calm, no matter what is showing on the reality. I said reality is an illusion. In the quantum realm, you need to understand that reality is just an illusion. It's not real, it's not true. Remember, anything that is outside of you is a reflection of what is inside of you. So if you want a better reality, a different reality, you need to check inside of you, internally. Check yourself, and then understand that whatever is going on inside of you is actually what is displaying outside of you, and you will know that you are the one who got the power to actually change your reality. So this is a simple way of just letting you guys know that manifestation is real, and anything you put your mind on and believe it, you can achieve it. So guys, if you have any questions, put them down in the comment section. If you have any inputs, put them down in the comment section. You can also tell us of a way you manifested something in your life that actually made a difference to you, that made a change. I have a lot of things that I want to share with you guys in my many videos to come. So subscribe, like this video, and make sure you share it with friends so that they understand this and get locked in. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.